So welcome to a relatively short and sweet video handling game win condition. We're simply going to get ourselves to a state where should the player win the game by, for example, typing the right word, which is planet in my case, then it says, well done, you win. And of course, if they fail to put the right word in enough times, planes, in this case I've set my variable to 3 rather than 8 just to make it happen quicker, then we get a better luck next time. So that's what we're doing in this video. So let's take a look at this. We're inside play game, and it's at the end of play game, once the game has finished and we've exited this while loop, that we want to summarize the game, like you won, you lost, etc., and give them some instructions. Now, I've just noticed that we do not return anything from this void method. Whether you should or shouldn't is a moot point, really. Is there any point in saying return nothing from a void method? Well, if you look back at the lecture Simplifying with Functions, I suggested we do always do that there. And also, if you look at the slides for Simplifying with Functions, around about slide number 35 in this deck, then you'll see a couple of suggestions as to why you should or shouldn't return. But I'm going to suggest you do say return. It's no big deal either way. Okay, so summarize the game. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to write a method to do that. So, or am I? I think you're going to write a method to do that because it's going to be good practice and you have everything you need to do it. So, I want you to define print game summary. Arrange for a U1 or bad luck, better luck next time type of message. Decide where in the program it goes. Write a function for it and test it works. So go ahead, do that, write that message out based on whether they've won or not, and I'll see you in a moment. Welcome back. So we're going to call this thing a print game summary. So we're outside of a class here, and even if we're in a class, we would still have had to prototype this. It's just that if we're in a class, the header file provides these prototypes and then comes through this cut and paste in the include. And if we're outside a class like this, then we just need to write a prototype at the top. So the prototype is going to be void, because we don't need anything to come back. Print game summary, taking in no arguments. Cool. So let's take this print game summary and actually define it down here. Play game, get valid guess, ask to play again, print game summary. Cool. What are we going to say and how's this going to work? Well, it's going to depend whether they won or not, right? So we're going to want to say something like if get is game 1, so BC game dot is game 1. Well, if it's 1, then we're going to say this. We're going to say something like, what should we say? See out, well done, you win. Okay, so well done, you win, and then probably a \n, and we'll try that in a minute. And if the game isn't won, otherwise the game must be not won, in which case we'll say something simple like, and of course it's standard see out. Look at my underlines there telling me off. Standard see out. We're going to say something like better luck next time, \n. Do you want to play again, by the way? We better let them know it's with the same word. Hidden word. Because some people ask, is it the same hidden word? So let's try this. Are we there? Not quite. We have print game summary, but we've never called it. So I just need to call it at the bottom of my play game method. Print game summary. Okay, let's see if this works. So we get to the end of the play game, we print game summary, we come down here, and we just print based on a simple condition. Conditional code, you've got to love it. So if I go planes, then it says, oh, you're nearly there. If I go planet, it goes, oh, you're there. Well done, you win. Do you want to play again with the same hidden word? No. Bye-bye. And if I say yes, let's just check that works. Cool. And we try again. Okay, fantastic. So that's a useful improvement. Let's move on. Let's get some more stuff that we need to do done. Let's go to our to-dos, see what else we need to do. Now, I happen to know there's a couple of things we didn't put in a task list. But this one we did. Reset needs to return a more rich return value. Why would it want to do that? Well, the idea there is that perhaps the hidden word that we've set in reset is not an isogram, or is in some other way not valid. But we don't yet have methods for not isogram or is isogram or all lowercase. So that's what we should turn our attention to. Now, where do we need to do that? It was inside the method that talks about whether the guess is valid or not. Remember it says check guess validity? Let's go to the definition of check guess validity. Really, I should have put to-dos here. We should have had, and I'll do it right now, a couple of to-dos saying to-do right method or function. Because we need a function for whether or not it's all lowercase, and in fact, let's put it here, the to-do. And we need one here, to-do right function. Okay, so our task list really should have been looking more like this. You don't have to manage your task list, but it's a useful thing, and this was something we needed to do. So a couple of methods we need. One is not lowercase, and the other is not isogram. So we'll make implementing the not isogram method the subject of the next video, which will unlock a load of potential to get this game completely finished. So well done getting this far, and I'll see you soon.